All right, it's showing me live. Hi, welcome. This is Samir Ranpara from Chatbot Marketing Center, and today I'm going to show you um, how you can build a messenger bot. Um, no coding experience required. So you don't have to be don't don't worry, you don't need to you need to know the basic technical stuff. You don't need to know a lot of technical details. And I am going to walk you through all the steps. So I'm using new tools, so I don't know if you can't hear my voice, or it looks like you should be able to hear me currently, but um, if you can't see my voice, if you can't hear my voice, then let me know. So again, this is Samir Ranpara, and if you're watching this video either live or recorded, I want you to go in the comment and say hello. Type in and say hello, and type in any questions you might have. Any questions about messenger bots, messenger marketing, business in general. And my hope is to gather questions and try to answer them here. So I am picking topics that might help you learn more about messenger bots. In my previous live, I talked about some of the high-level things you have to consider in order to, as a business owner, some of the things that you need to keep in mind when you are exploring bots. And today I want to show you how you can start building a bot. In about like 20-25 minutes, my hope is that I'll show you a very basic bot. So Messenger, in order to build a messenger bot, you need a Facebook fan page or a business page. Each messenger bot is tied with a Facebook business page. So you need to have a Facebook business page. Most likely you have one. If you don't have, you need to create one. And even if you have one and you want to learn building messenger bots, what I recommend is start from a scratch. Build a scratch business page and build a bot there. Play with it first before you deploy on your main business page. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how you can very quickly create a Facebook business page, fan page, and hook up a bot with it. So let's go through those steps. Hopefully you can see my screen. Okay, so what I'm using Ecamm. Not sure whether you're familiar or heard or not. Ecamm only works with Mac, but it's a little bit new, so you will see me pausing, but I'll try to kind of speak so that it's try to let you know that what I'm doing. Anyways, it looks like it's showing my Chrome screen, and that should be good enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first how to build a new Facebook business page, right? So what you do is you go on your timeline, on your personal timeline. You click on the home. Okay, so take it back. Go click on the home, and there are two ways to find this. One is this inverted triangle that you see on the top right corner. When you click on that, there will be a drop down menu like here, and you can select create page. Okay. Trying to make sure the live is still going on. Okay, so it'll bring you to this page where it says grow your Facebook and connect with customers for free with a Facebook page. I'm going to click on that create page button. Okay, so it's telling me that sorry, this content isn't available right now. Okay, I have no idea why it does that. So I'm going to try a different way, okay? And if it doesn't work here, then I'll just move on to the next page and then debug, figure out what happens later on, and show you how to do that. So the idea is to do this unrehearsed. So you will see this happen. The point is you can learn from all the things that I'm doing. So what I did was I went to the home. I'm sorry, I'm gonna repeat this. I went to the home on the top right navigation, and then on the left column somewhere under explore I see pages. So I went to that pages, and again top right corner I see two options, your pages and create page. So I'm going to create. I clicked on the create page, and so this is the expected behavior. Okay, it'll bring you to this page. It says create a page, and it'll give you category options. Is this page for a local business or place, company, organization, or institution, or for brand or product? You can pick any of the options here. We are just playing, right? This is like a sandbox. I typically pick company, organization, or institution. It'll want you to choose a category. So choose something. I don't know, I just randomly picked education, and then now you have to give the name of that business page. Okay, so this is different for me because I have no idea whether people are, if someone is typing something or not. I'm trying to see if there's any feedback for me. Anyways, I'm going to move on to minimize that page. So I'm going to say test bot. I don't know, something. It says by clicking get started, you agree to the Facebook page terms. Ideally, you want to read the page terms. Make sure you follow all the terms. I'm going to click get started. I have read terms before, so for sake of brevity here, I skipped that. But you should familiarize yourself if you're not familiar. So then you want to skip all of this. The point of this live is not to teach you how to build Facebook business page, but I'm doing that because if you want to build a bot from scratch, this will be helpful. So I'm going to skip decorating the page. I'm not going to decorate the business page that I'm building. It's going to be bare bones, very minimal. So I'm going to skip as much as I can, and then not skip what we need to not skip. So cover photo, I'm not going to put the cover photo. Okay. And I think there it is. Now you have a new business page. It's very easy. Facebook makes it very easy to get started with a business page. So of course, if it's a real page you want to decorate, but all we need is we just need basically a new page in the Facebook's world, new business page. So there it is, you have it now. Now what we are going to do is you need to remember what the name of this page, right? So it'll be right here on the left hand side under that profile picture. It says test bot. That's the name I gave. Remember when I was just filling out that field? And yeah, this is a little bit, I'm kind of getting lost because I'm using this tool for the first time and I don't know what's happening. Okay, so now I can see that there isn't any. I can continue basically. It seems like it's recording and everything. I just want to periodically check that the live is still publishing. Anyways, I'm going to recap if someone is joining or picking up the replay from somewhere in between along the video. Um, I'm Samir Ranpara. Thank you so much. If you are watching this, thanks for giving this a try. And what I'm doing is I'm in this specific live, I'm showing you how to get started with a messenger bot, how to actually build a very simple a simple messenger bot that has a welcome message. You know, when people start interacting, it gives a welcome message. And you don't need any technical skills. What I showed so far, you can always replay, go back, the video and then catch up. I showed you that you need a Facebook business page. It's very easy. It takes just literally less than a minute, less than 30 seconds to create a new Facebook business page. You don't need to decorate that. Just have the page ready. Just create it with a name. Ideally, if you know programming, then you can use Facebook allows that interface where you can learn about how to code your bot. Luckily, many other companies do that for you. There are several platforms, and we are going to choose two of them throughout this live that I'm planning on doing here. There are companies out there, what they do is they take care of all the technical details of building the bot. So they kind of create a wrapper around all the technical details and give you a simple, easy to understand kind of drag and drop type of user interface to create your bots. And that's what I'll show you, and that's what I use, and that's what I'm going to show you. So we are going to use a service called ManyChat, M-A-N-Y-C-H-A-T. Of course, I'm going to use the page so you'll know. And so this is one of those services that I just described. It kind of hides all the technical details and it gives you a simple interface that makes it very easy for you to build messenger bots. And so let's jump on. What I'm going to do is I'm opening a new tab in my browser. I'm using Chrome. You can use something else. I recommend using Chrome. Okay, hang on one second. I need to move this guy. I'm going to type in manychat.com. Now it's going to open my existing account, so I have to be careful. Okay, so you'll see something like this. This is an existing. You might see something different. You might see a different interface because I've been working in this account. That's why I see this. I had built a Facebook page named Bot Test. I know it's a bit confusing. The new page that I named was Test Bot. Okay, so sorry about all of that. What you need to do is go to the top left corner once you are in the ManyChat. And then top left corner, click on the drop down. It'll expand all the pages. If there's no pages, then you'll see this add new page on the left hand side in the left hand column, and that's what you have to click, add new page. Okay, and right there you should see the first thing as the new page that you created, new Facebook business page that you created. You should see that listed there, test bot. That's what I just created. So I'm going to connect. I just clicked connect, and now ManyChat, basically ManyChat, which is the bot building platform, is hooking up with the Facebook business page. Because what we are building is a Facebook Messenger bot. We are building that on Facebook platform, and it needs to have Facebook business page as an anchor. So that's what we did. So there you go. Now the ManyChat platform is hooked up with your Facebook business page named test bot. Okay, so there you go, you have the thing hooked up. Now what we want to do is just because you have hooked up the bot will not start working. Right now we have to figure out how to put the content in the bot. I mean, we just kind of created the structure. We haven't actually created the content of the bot, meaning we haven't taught this bot what to say. That's what we are going to do now. So usually when you try to learn about bots, you will hear this term called welcome message. That is typically the first thing bot says when a user like you and me tries to interact with the bot, when they try to start talking with the bot. And one way to start talking with a messenger bot is, if you go to the page, so now here is the tricky part. This is the new page I created. Now if you created the new page, then you are the admin of that page and you can't see from the page how to start the bot. There's probably a way, but it's not easy. So what I'm trying to say is, you see this on the right middle area, the send message button. Normally if you go to a Facebook business page, you will see something like send message or get started button somewhere here in this area. And if you click on that button, that will trigger the messenger app, and that will trigger the messenger bot along with that messenger app if the bot has been configured for that page. Okay, so that's how you can check different people's bot. That's how you can check whether someone has a bot or not. And so ideally, if I created a test bot and I hooked up the platform ManyChat already, and if I want to test, I should be able to do this, but as an admin you cannot. So it's kind of I don't know, it's a bummer in a way. But that's how you check other people's bots, and that's why I'm talking about that. Now let's go back to this platform. Okay, so let's create that welcome message, and then once we create the welcome message, we will talk more about how to test the welcome message, right? But we can create and test welcome message within the platform also. So let's first do that. So now next thing what you want to do is, again, on the left hand side in the column here, you want to go to the automation. I clicked on the automation, and when you click on the automation, it'll open the sub menu items, and you'll see all this main menu, default reply, welcome message, keywords, and sequences. And out of all of that, you want to select welcome message. That's the once the welcome message is defined, when someone else other than admin they come to your business page and they click on this send message button, they will see the welcome message. Okay, so that's the whole thing I was trying to show you. Anyways, if it is not clear, like, just one more reminder, right? Like, if something is not clear, if I'm just kind of I bored you to death, of course you have the option to run away and not watch this anymore, but I want you to type in your questions if you can. If anything is not clear, type in the questions. If you are catching up replay, say hello, and I am showing you how to set up a messenger bot, how to build a messenger bot from scratch. That's what I'm showing you. Like in an unrehearsed manner, so I might run into problems, I might get stuck, and all of that. Now if that's something you're interested, then continue on. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna go back to this welcome message. Right, I went to the left column, I clicked automation and I selected welcome message. Here we are going to define and you can say design, come up with the welcome message. So it's up to you what you'll say. Normally you want to greet, the bot should be greeting the person, right? Like human courtesy. So this text box is where you actually type in the welcome message, right? So so it'll tell you this welcome message is the header, and there should be a text box below that, and that's where we'll type in the welcome message. So you can say hello. Okay, so now the bot has the access to the user who is trying to talk with the bot, that user's public information. Remember, this ManyChat, this tool that I'm here, we hooked up the Facebook business page with this tool, and so now this tool has access to Facebook data, and when you're trying to kind of browse within Facebook, you have logged into Facebook platform, right? So when you log into Facebook platform, there are some public information within the Facebook platform that you are agreeing to put out, right? One example is your name, your first name and your last name. That's one example. And the bot has access to that, the first name and the last name. And whatever else you as a user has given the permission, whatever other information about yourself that you have permitted Facebook to use publicly, means let others know without any restrictions within the Facebook world. Okay. And again, I'm not a lawyer, so don't quote me on this, but I'm trying to kind of explain how all these things work, not making any assumptions, kind of trying to get into some of the nitty-gritties as much as I can so that it can be helpful. So how do we find that? Even if this is not very clear, if you can just tag along for a while as I keep doing all of this, it'll become clear. And if it's not clear and if you're interested, ask questions, right? So when you click within this window, you'll see this thing here. You'll see this a smiley face emoji, and you'll see this kind of the outline of a human. I don't know, yeah, outline of a human and a number. When you click on that human thing, there'll be this drop down menu that will appear, and it will have all the public information about the user. Okay. So I'm going to click the first name. So remember, this is the bot for the test bot page, and let's say let's say I am surfing the Facebook. I happen to and let's say I'm not the admin, and if I happen to land on the test bot page, then the test bot would already know my first name, so it can greet me back with my first name. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, I know it's probably easy, common sense, you understand all of that, right? But I'm just kind of explaining all of that. I mean, explaining that how the bot is just using the public information and using that to greet you back. So we'll say hello, first name, and then you can say that welcome. What you can come up with whatever greeting you want to use. This is what I normally say. Hello, first name, welcome. You can add first name, last name both, because typically both are available as public information. First name, last name, full name, page name. Sometimes a person could be logged in as a Facebook page, right? So that's why that's why they have that option. Anyways, and then you can use emojis so bot is all about messaging, right? This is a messenger bot. So basically it talks within Facebook Messenger. And when it comes to messaging, people use emojis because they are entertaining and they can be engaging, and that's what many of us are used to using emojis. Not all of us use emojis, and it's optional. You don't have to use them, but you should test and see whether when you use emojis you get more engagement or not. So anyways, so this smiley face, when you click on that, it'll give you all the emojis and you can pick which one you want to use. Sometimes I use the hand waving emojis, like right here. Welcome, and I'll do the hand waving. You can change the order. Then I'm going to say I am test. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Testbot's bot. Okay, some people like to give their bot a name. You can give your bot a name here. It's up to you. I'm not big into naming my bot, but maybe, I don't know, I should be giving them a name. So you basically, the bot is saying hello, and then it's saying who he or she is, who the bot is. It's saying I'm the testbot's bot. Probably you realize now that should not have named the page testbot. Anyways, right, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for checking me out. Okay, so that's the welcome message. I'm going to stop here. Then what you do is you go here on the top right, there is a publish button. You click on that. When you do that, it's going to publish the welcome message. So now the welcome whenever someone greets, whenever someone starts talking with the bot will be using this welcome message, right? So how does it actually look in reality, right? So if you want to do that, you have to click on this preview button on the top right corner. And so I am not logged into the messenger yet, right? So that's why it's giving me this message. It's saying you need to opt in to be able to preview content. Press the button below to proceed. So it's going to ask me for the credentials, sign in with Facebook, so testbot can message you. This allows testbot to access your public profile, right? Like I was saying, as a user, now it's telling me, it's making all this clear that testbot will have access to my public profile when I do this. So I'm going to continue, and it already sent the message. So let's see where it is. Okay. Hang on, I'm just going to do it one more time. Not sure what happened. Ideally, I should see. So continue as. Okay, so let's see. Send to messenger. Nope, so for some reason it's not showing me. So what I expect is when I do that, when I do this preview, and of course I think I'm doing something wrong, and I need to figure that out. Like I said, you know, this is unrehearsed, so you'll see this. What I expected was when you do this, this thing will pop up, and here you should see the test bot entry, and then you should see that welcome message basically. Okay, I'm gonna try like one more time. I don't know why it's not doing that, but it has decided to not show up. So this is strange because once it logs in, it should not ask me to log in again. It seems like something is not happening the way I expected. So anyways, that kind of brings me to the top of the half hour, 2:30 Pacific time, 5:30 Eastern time, and so we'll stop here, and I'm going to be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow I might be starting a little later, on 2:15 Pacific time, 2:15 p.m. but my hope is to go live every day at 2 p.m. and then continue this education, continue this discussion. And I know, like, right now probably no one is joining me live. I feel sad that no one is watching, but nobody knows me. I understand that, so that's why I'm trying to do this. If I do this more regularly, then supposedly Facebook will help spread this live videos across its platform, and I'll be able to kind of reach out to more people. uh, so one more reminder, if you happen to catch this replay, say hello and type in your questions, and I'll get to the answers for your questions. Anyways, I'm going to sign out right now. Thank you so much for watching this, if you happen to watch this, and I'll be live again soon. Bye.